This is Matthew Heller, and you're watching PDX Pick.
All kids, put them pencils down. Shake your love maker. All girls, put that lipstick down. Shake your love maker.
Hey Portland, I'm Molly, and I'm here with Matthew Heller at Tiger Bar. Good to see you tonight, Matthew.
Good to see you, Molly.
What are you doing here at Tiger Bar tonight?
We're playing a rockin' sockin' rock and roll show.
Okay, so your music, speaking of rockin', it's kind of some of the songs have a little bit of like a folk sound, a little bit have more of like a harder rock sound. How'd you come up with that combination, and what brought that together?
I'd say it's mostly the great musicians I play with, but nothing really. I mean, I don't really put anything together. It's just who I am, you know.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, the Invitation album is just a reflection of what it's like growing up here in Portland and what it's like to be a part of this community here in the city. I think a lot of my songs are just about trying to feel compassionate or find compassion for other people, if that makes any sense.
So, even though you've got kind of like a hard, some of your songs are really just like they rock
Balls
hard,
out.
basically. Yeah. Other songs are really like your lyrics are really intense a lot of times and kind of devastating. How do you where does that come from? Is that a
Living
tough
an
question?
intense and devastating life. It's just how it goes, I guess.
Yeah. Is it like do you base it on like experience, or is it kind of like
most of my songs are based off of my life.
Your music's kind of like almost social justice type of orient? Can you think of a better way to phrase that?
No, that's an okay way to phrase it.
Your music is kind of to change the world. Is that
Yeah.
is that too ambitious to say?
We try.
Yeah. So you just finished a tour, right? Or are you in the middle of it?
Yeah, we're just finishing it up. We're playing a bunch of shows back here in Portland and then a little break for everyone and then back on the road.
So where are you headed?
We're going to Seattle next September, and then San Francisco, and then Montana, and a bunch of shows in Montana, and then Idaho, and then back to Portland. But we're also working on a third album right now, so it's all kind of up in the air.
It's a lot
Yeah.
going on at once.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little about this upcoming album you've got?
Yeah, well, it's kind of under wraps right now, but it's going to be a lot different of a sound than the last two albums, Invitation and the self-titled one. No, actually, I can't tell you that much
Okay,
about
it's a secret.
it.
We don't have to talk about it right now. Okay.
It'll be on the website.
Yeah. What's coming up next for you?
Well, a ton of shows, and then we will be hosting a residency at White Eagle throughout August, and then we're going to be releasing a documentary that 21 Bywater Productions is making about our last tour for the Invitation album.
Where can we find your music online?
Well, you can find it on iTunes or Amazon or matthewheller.bandcamp.com, but the best place to stay up to date with our band and my songs and music is hellermusic.com.
Well, Matthew, it was so good to get to know you. Thank you so much for sharing and hanging out with us. And if you want more, be sure to go to hellermusic.com. This is Molly Jones with PDX Pick.